Before we start, I would want you to hit that red subscribe button so that you never miss out on any of our videos. Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to Film Time. With 9 seasons of Dragon's Den behind us and our 10th on the way, we're celebrating by taking a look back at some of our favorite moments from the show. What transpires in the den when the dragons and pitchers collide in a peculiar type of spectacle, and viewers find it brings up a mixed bag of feelings. On one hand, you may empathize with a pitcher who's receiving an earful. On the other, you might feel the dragons are completely justified when they tear a pitch apart. But wherever your allegiances lie, it's the awkward tension itself that's hard to look away from. We call this the cringe pitch. And here are 8 of the most cringe-worthy Dragon's Den pitches of all time. Number 1. Snowplow Express. If there's one thing that the Dragon's Den can't stand, it's a high valuation with 0 sales. Things get particularly tense at the 550 mark when Arlene tells pitcher Dave Collings that he has an arrogance that is not very welcome in the den, to which he responds, "That is because none of you are snowplowers." To be fair, he did ask the Dragons off the top to get into a snowplower's mindset. Number 2. Room and boardroom. Imagine you're 20-something working in an office. Now imagine you're 20-something who rents a room in that very office. You eat, sleep, and shower there. Outside of work hours, of course. That's the premise behind Room and Boardroom, and the Dragons are quick to poke all kinds of holes in it. Kevin finally reaches a boiling point and shuts the whole thing down, saying that this is such a bad idea. But hey, at least he didn't threaten to burn anything. Number 3. Barracuda Security Device. This pitch has everything going for it off the top. Cool music, flashy tech, and a guy in a burglar costume. But appearances are deceiving, and things go sour very quickly. What's supposed to be the state-of-the-art data protection turns out to be a chunky, antiquated hardware. Former Dragon and computer expert Robert Havlicek wastes no time expressing his disdain, much to Kevin O'Leary's satisfaction, who confesses he just smoked you in the worst way. Ouch. Number 4. Crowdfanatic.com. Yaron Bazaz's idea for virtual debating website might have some merit, but when the Dragons ask him why it's worth the $5 million price tag, things get messy. With no sales, the Dragons are left chewing on a $5 million idea with no revenue model. Our favorite quote comes at 6:50 when Brian Croxton says, "As an online guy, I'm kinda pissed off." Number 5. Caloric responsibility. Weight loss is always a hot topic, so maybe that's why by the end of the pitch the Dragons are red in the face. Despite asking 5 or 6 times how they're going to make any money off of this dietitian's plan, the answer never comes. Instead, pitcher Todd Snyder offers up endless barrage of complicated weight loss jargon, leading the Dragons to an inevitable explosion. Number 6. Nervous Nick. Possibly suffering from the den's worst ever case of nerves, Nick stammered and shook his way through a seemingly interminable pitch in Series 3. His nerves were so bad it was hard to tell exactly what the poor chap's product was, although he did share with us the target demographic was the disconcerting home professional. So did the Dragons take pity on Nervous Nick and show him a little mercy? What do you think? Number 7. Britain's Road. When Derek Cousins entered the den with an awful idea and the world's most monotonous presentation, the Dragons were not impressed. Derek's vision was to attach lights to Britain's road signs in an effort to make them safer, but the business experts thought that they would prove to be a distraction for drivers. Peter said the idea was ridiculous. Deborah and Teo begged Derek to not continue with the plan, and Duncan awarded the road signs to be the worst invention ever. Number 8. Single ladies. Gil and Claire are 2 middle-aged women with a problem. They're single, but men never approach them. This isn't because they're not irresistibly attractive, but because men don't know that they're available. So the pair has devised the Ting Tang, a range of jewelry for men and women to show prospective love interest that they're single, because the phrase "are you single" is apparently not enough anymore. Correctly identifying the product as ludicrous, the Dragons quickly sent Gil and Claire packing. This brings us to the end of our video. I hope you enjoyed it. Hit the like if you did, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel so that you don't miss any of the videos in the future. Also, watch the 2 videos that are on the screen now because I'm sure you'll love them. With that being said, I'll see you in the next video.